So in this video, I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing the Hex Gaming Phantom Pro Controller for the PlayStation 5. Now this controller is not out yet. You could pre-order it. Hex Gaming sent this out to me and they asked me to review it and give me my opinion on it. So let's get into it. Here's the Phantom Premium Edition Pro controllers. You have the white one, the black one, the blue one, and the gray one. You also have this clear one. So let's check it out. I believe I got this gray one. We'll open it up and see what we have. But you have here versions. You have the standard shadow gray and you also have the Hall effect one. So there's two different versions of the controller. I believe they sent me the Hall effect one, but I guess we'll double check it. So as of making this video, early October, it's going to be shipping out on the 6th of November of 2024. So you're going to have up to 6 different profiles you could set on the controller. Adaptive triggers with a switch here for stop triggers. You're also going to have 8 different thumb pads you could remove, and we have the adjustable drift fix feature that's on this controller. We'll go over all of this, but I just want to see and give a little quick review. The difference is with the option 2 for the joystick. For the standard potentiometer, you're going to get the controller, 8 thumb pads, adjustable tool, and the user enable in the user manual. So again, the difference is the calibration tool you're going to get on the Hall effect. For the standard version, it's $229, and if you want to click the Hall effect option, it's $249.99. There's nothing better than opening a brand new controller. Yeah, here we go. As usual, with all the Pro controllers, we usually get a nice carrying case. I'm enjoying it, how it looks right now off the box. Not sure what this is. Let's take this off. Here we go, the 4 buttons and the clicky triggers. Now here I would imagine where you would get your different thumb pads, and here are the different thumb pads you're going to get with the different sizes. So you have these ones here with this finish, and you also have the flat ones, and you also have the rigid ones. The back buttons feel really nice, really responsive and great positioning. For the placement, you could use the ring fingers for the bottom buttons and the middle fingers for the top. So when you're playing it, it's very responsive and very nice. Or you could just use the middle finger here and then like this. But I think the better design is to use 4 fingers, 2 here and 2 here. They are a little sensitive, so you just have to get used to and get accustomed to the button layout. But the comfort on this controller is very nice. I could tell already. The buttons here, they're not clicky. It's just your standard membrane buttons. And the top ones are short triggered, but they're not clicky. So let's see what else we get in our case here. We have joystick protection rings. Move the joysticks around. The edge is touching that ring. And we also get a USB-C cable here. A braided, very long with the logo. And I believe this is the kit to calibrate the Hall effect joysticks. We'll check out in a little bit. So now that we got to reveal the controller and see how it feels, how it looks, and all the different features of it, I'm going to take this Phantom controller and I'm going to use it and play with it and get accustomed with it and how it feels and compares to other controllers, and then I will give you guys my full authentic review. Overall, if you're looking for a pro controller, I would definitely recommend the Phantom by Hex Gaming. It comes out around beginning of November, so if you're watching this video in October of 2024, you can pre-order it. I'm going to leave the description in the I'm going to leave the link in the description. And if you're watching this video after November, you could go ahead and buy it now. I played with it for some time. I got accustomed to it really quick. It pretty much compares to all the other Pro controllers I have there. You know, this one I would probably use more often just because I like the buttons right here, how they are very active. As you could hear and see, I could barely push the buttons and they activate right away. And these sticks are compatible with KontrolFreeks. I would prefer you use something like this, the Galaxy Edition for FPS games, and they will fit on here quite well. As you can see, this one snaps on here. So you take it off, take your KontrolFreek, fit it in here nice and tight, and then you could put it back onto the controller. And if you want to use your precision rings by KontrolFreeks, these are also compatible with this controller. You just take it off, take off the joystick, put the ring on, connect your controller back, and now you have a much controlled joystick with the KontrolFreek rings. And to map the controller, it's pretty easy, similar to the Extreme Rate, which is going to hold this profile button for a few seconds, and once it starts blinking, we will push the front button and the back button we want to map at the same time. And it blinks red like that, that means it mapped. And we'll just go ahead and do the rest of the button. So if it blinks slow like that, you just have to try again. Try it again, maybe it wasn't at the same time. And once you're done, you're just going to hold it. So now you're at this profile. So let's say you want to change profiles to a different game and map this controller completely different to the different profile. Just go and push it twice real quick. So now it's green profile, cyan, yellow, purple, white, turn off, and back to blue. Once we have our calibration kit hooked up, to calibrate the center, we will use C1 and C3 on the buttons, and to calibrate the circularity, we use C2 and C4. To calibrate the joysticks, we will push C1 for a few seconds until the red light goes on. Once the red light goes on, we are in calibration mode. Now we can't use the stick anymore, but once we tap it here, it slightly moves up. So if your stick drift is something like this, you would calibrate it and you would just tap it until it's at the center. There we go, perfect. Once you're done, you will push that C1 button again, and now you're auto calibration mode. And you will do the same on the C3 for the right stick. Now, to calibrate the circularity, you will just hold the C2 button until it lights up, and then you will do it's counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 circles counterclockwise, and that should calibrate the circularity. Now, forget about stick drift. With this unit here, you don't have to worry about it because you could always calibrate your joysticks and they will be perfectly centered every time with 0 dead zone. Thanks for watching. As always, drop a comment, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you next time.